What is up, guys? It's your boy Juicy Jeff back with another video for the channel. I've had a very good past few days, guys. It's been beautiful out here, so I've been taking full advantage of that. I've been outside running. I'm here on a beautiful, I just went for about 2 miles, so not very long of a run today because I went really hard yesterday, and today I wanted to kind of back off a little bit, but this park is beautiful. We got a nice little open area right here, and the Spokane River comes right under there, and it's very beautiful. I go here a lot. It's a great park to get away and just chill. And so I wanted to talk about is living in your car hard? Kind of a general topic today, but I really wanted to just talk a lot about the idea of, like, is it hard? And it's going to be obviously different for everyone, and your willingness to change. You know, most people, will never change, and most people never change in general. I myself, it takes me a while to change my habits, and that's with everyone. So living in your car is definitely a huge change. It's one of the biggest changes, and, that's the reason why there's such a stigma against it. It's so, not only is it very, very unpopular, it's like a 1% or something of society actually does it, but it would be very hard for a lot of people to adapt to it. And I'm not going to stand here and be like, put myself on a pedestal and be like, oh, living in a car is so awesome. I'm just saying this is what worked for me. My life has gotten significantly better over the past few years. About over a year now, since I found out about this, since I was able to see other people do it and see, like, oh, wow, you can do that. It's not totally crazy. Sure, the weather is a huge factor that I never shut up about. You got to make sure that you're in decent weather. A lot of people, will do the winters, but I really don't see how that could be enjoyable in any way. So, at first, it's going to be very hard because you're going to be sleeping in your vehicle and you're going to be very unsure because, all of your life, we're told that we need to live in a house or an apartment, and we need a giant closet. We need a garage. Man, this wind is out of this world. This wind is crazy. Society's always going to have a certain way that it wants people to behave, and change is very hard. And so if change is hard, then yes, living in your car is very, very hard. So, but just like with anything in life, you'll get used to it, I just like to share on this channel, how it's helped me. The past year has kind of been like in a transitionary period for me to decide, what I want to continue doing, what kind of life I want to live, where I want to go with my life. And I still don't have a specific thing, but I know I want to try to share as much as I can on YouTube with where I'm at in my life. And not only that, I want to have a job that, if I am working a regular job, I want to have a job I can at least tolerate and somewhat enjoy. And I have that right now, at my current delivery position. And like I said, in the wintertime that might change, but so there's certain things about this lifestyle that will be hard, and the first thing I would say is definitely falling asleep. Falling asleep at night, the first few months is extremely just uncomfortable. Like, you're going to be uncomfortable. If you're someone that, really likes to sit inside, which that was me, and I used to be in that mentality where I would just literally sit inside and just veg out either on the computer or on the TV. And there's nothing wrong with that. But this living in your car just makes things so much different in a way where it's a perspective changer. And again, like with anything in life, it's up to you to decide. You know what I mean? You can live in your car and you can smoke weed all the time and freaking, I don't know, you could literally just be a complete bum and not push forward at all. So like no matter what situation you're in, you can always, like, you're your own worst enemy no matter what situation you're in. But I would say this lifestyle is very, I'm just so glad I found it. I'm so glad I was able to find it, and I'm very thankful that I'm able to have technology, that I can make sick videos, have clean clothes. But it's hard, you know. I don't want to motivate those that aren't willing to, that don't want to be motivated. You know, a lot of people, they just don't want to be motivated to do something, and that's fine. But a huge part of my life, as you guys know, is like, I'm a very live in the moment type of person. I don't like thinking 5 years ahead. I don't like thinking 10 years ahead. Like, maybe somewhat in a way I do kind of think like that, but if you're always thinking ahead and like 10 years ahead, dude, you're going to forget the moment you're living in, man. And, you know, we live in a world now where we're in a microwave society where everything is instantaneous. Everything is at our fingertips now. You know, you just sit at home, you get your groceries delivered to you, you get everything delivered to you. And, you know, I wanted to change my life where I don't have to worry about things so much. I don't have to worry about getting that new mattress, getting that new internet that I needed for my computer. There were just a lot of things that I was always worried about so much different stuff. I was biting off more than I can chew. I was living above my means, and that's not good. I'm glad I did that at a young age, you know, from like early 20s. I'm in my mid 20s now, but early 20s I was definitely biting off more than I can chew, and it wasn't good. So the ironic thing is normal life hard, you know? Yes. Is living in a car hard? Yes, but I think it makes life a little easier. And like I'm saying, guys, even if you're in a relationship, if you have kids, obviously that's different. But if your kids are grown up and they're on their own, I mean, obviously you can do it. If you're physically able, I would highly recommend trying out living in your vehicle if you can, for the perspective enhancement, for a change of perspective of life. I feel like a giant weight has been lifted off my shoulders. Maybe that was a little bit extra a month I had to pay with rent. Maybe that was the accumulation of stuff. Maybe that was always feeling like I needed to be somewhere and keep a certain amount of food in the refrigerator, and just endless stuff that like flooded my mind. And so now that I don't have that stuff anymore, I feel a giant weight lifted off my shoulders. I feel light. I feel good, man. I feel good. And so we're going to keep going with the YouTube channel, guys. These videos aren't the best. I realize that. They're kind of off topic. I need to focus on my public speaking, and I'm going to try to cultivate that here with these videos. But yeah, I appreciate you guys watching. If you guys have any tips or any questions for me, let me know. I really like this spot too. I have a tripod that's sitting on these giant brick things, and I could definitely do more videos here. But no, guys, once you get over the idea that you can really do what you want with your life, living in your car is great. And it's honestly like I'm living out a childhood dream in a way where, you know how they say living the dream, man? For the first time in my life, I really do feel like I'm living the dream. Like, you know, I went down to California, lived in a place I could only ever fathom of living. I went I went to every skate park that in LA that has inspired me since a kid. I went to Santa Cruz and surfed there. I went to San Francisco, walked downtown San Francisco. I literally did like everything that I wanted to do, like growing up as a child. I already did that. And so I can almost say I'm living the dream. I do delivery. That's my job, and I'm making more than enough. So it's because I was kind of forced to, from this lifestyle. I was forced to simplify and downsize from this lifestyle. So I would say if you want a catalyst that's going to help you simplify, de-stress, like nothing's better than this lifestyle. So anyway, guys, that's gonna wrap it up. I don't know how long this video was. Let's see how long we're going. 10 minutes, that's perfect. All right, guys, like, comment, and subscribe. You guys are the best. Peace out.